who is Toosa for? Toosa is for the innocence within us. Do we hold an attraction for the purpose of this channel, the Toosa channel? The Toosa channel is for the purpose of self-nurturement, self-love, self-pleasure, and for that to overflow into everyone around you, and to create a state of inner dependence that overflows, allowing you to show up for others with an overflowing cup versus showing up needing others to create pleasure. Most of us that are connected to our body, our breath, have the understanding of that attraction to create pleasure, orgasmic pleasure. Orgasmic pleasure that is sustainable is a product of focus and a physically strong body. Toosa, this channel, is dedicated to creating a paradigm shift where we wake up your innocent self, your animal self. Most people are afraid of the lusty animal side of their self. That lusty energy that's felt when the animal is experienced is more a product of, you could say, domesticating your animal. The more your animal self is expressed with specific postures, breath, orgasmic energy can be sustained and boost the immune system, boost endurance, flexibility, connection to breath, and of course, an intimate relationship with the whole self. This practice involves self-penetration, self-stroking, the nipples, the lips, the nostrils, the tongue, the throat, the pelvic thrusting region, the rectum. All of these various ports of pleasure can sustain an orgasmic energy either independently or, most of them, all at once. With the strength, endurance, and postural knowledge, one can learn to sustain pleasure for prolonged periods of time. After these sessions, one will find that their mind is cleared and in a state of almost new birth innocence, where one is excited to go out and experience the day. A washing of the mind, a processing period in the beginning of the practice. Usually one might experience a little mind chatter, and once those chats are put to perfect use, asking oneself, how will I use these perfectly, allows the orbit of Toosa to show up. This practice requires incredible endurance. The byproduct will be an intimate love affair with breath, with gravity, with flexing the body in a way which allows sustained, long orgasmic energy without the pursuit of an ejaculation. However, more often than not, one will show up that isn't planned spontaneously. Not always there are those masters who are able to go long periods of time. However, in our reality, if you are engaging in the world, the capitalist system, the doing of many things, it's very easy to be seduced into the world and out of your breath, out of your fingers and toes. So Toosa is for those of us who wish to have an intimate love affair with the whole self. Breath, gravity, movement. The practices of Toosa involve training, weightlifting, martial arts, breath, movements that are circular, backwards, sideways, to increase dexterity. The cohesive connection between the mind and the body, practiced on a regular basis, becomes a form of communication that is naturally expressed by the animal self without logic. There is an initial practice point where logic guides the practice, and then logic is set free, and one totally focuses on breath, posture, a paradigm that is self-gratifying, almost like a paradigm G-spot. That paradigm G-spot constantly shifts for all of us as we evolve our consciousness. And the easiest way to stay focused is through a posture that is dedicated to creating pleasure and physical beauty. The postures always accent the beauty of the body and accent the production of the orgasmic pleasure.